As per usual, Donald Trump ran his mouth this week and made his legal problems so much worse. Donald Trump, of course, his entire administration, is being sued by officials in the state of Minnesota over Operation Metro Surge, which, of course, is the surge of ICE agents, over 3,000 at this point, in the state of Minnesota, which the officials are arguing in court was done to coerce policy changes from the state of Minnesota. Judge Menendez, overseeing the case earlier this week, told the administration, "You have to submit to me the real reason why you guys are there in the first place. Because we have heard Kristi Noem say one thing, Pam Bondi say another, and Donald Trump say yet another. It's about the fraud. It's about we want your voting rolls. It's about rounding up criminals and gang members." Well, which one is it? Well, Trump let the cat out of the bag this week when he posted on Truth Social, quote, "Surprisingly, Mayor Jacob Frey just stated that Minneapolis does not and will not enforce federal immigration laws. This is after having had a very good conversation with him. Could somebody in his inner sanctum please explain that this statement is a very serious violation of the law and that he is playing with fire?" Now, first and foremost, it's not a violation of the law at all. Not even close to it, by the way. Cities and states are under absolutely no obligation at all to aid federal agents with ICE or Customs and Border Patrol. That is not their jurisdiction. That is not what they do, and most areas of the country do not even have the financial resources, let alone the personnel, to actually aid with the apprehension of migrants. So no, states are not allowed, or required, I should say, to do that. They can voluntarily do it if they want. Sure. But they don't have to. And that, of course, is where we get sanctuary city from. It just means that the local cops aren't going to come knocking on your door and say, "Are you here legally or illegally?" That's all it means. It doesn't mean you can't be deported or rounded up by ICE. And Republicans, as I've repeatedly said over the years, have skewed that into making their own supporters believe that a sanctuary city means if you're here illegally, nobody can touch you. That's not even close to reality, but that's what the morons believe. So anyway, Trump's little post here on Truth Social just completely blew up their entire legal defense. Because he is admitting, "Mayor, you're supposed to be doing this thing we want you guys to do, and you're not, so you're playing with fire, i.e., there's retribution that's going to be coming. So you're threatening a local official. You're admitting that you're doing this because you want policy changes, which previous courts have already ruled is not legal for you to do. And Judge Menendez is still sitting there waiting for your administration to submit in writing why you're in Minnesota in the first place. And now it doesn't even matter what your administration submits, because the plaintiffs are just going to take your little post on Truth Social because you did this publicly because you're a moron, and the judge is going to side with them. So nothing matters for you at this point, bud. You screwed the pooch by doing what you always do, which is opening your big, fat, stupid orange mouth. In nearly every instance that Donald Trump encounters, the best thing for him to say is nothing at all. But he's so dumb, he's so egotistical, he is so unhinged that he can't help himself, and he sinks himself with it every single time. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.